Viewers, the Congress party in Kerala is facing its biggest internal crisis ahead of the April 9 assembly elections. Now, as senior leader and sitting Kannur MP K Sudhakaran is reportedly preparing to file his nomination as an independent candidate. Now, viewers, the move follows a breakdown in talks with the AICC High Command, which has maintained a strict no MP policy for the upcoming state polls, effectively denying Sudhakaran the chance to contest from the Kannur Assembly constituency. Now, viewers, Sudhakaran, who has long been the face of the Congress in the Malabar region, had been camping in New Delhi for the past few days to lobby for a waiver. Now, sources close to the leader suggest he is deeply aggrieved that he claims to have been promised the Kannur seat when he stepped down from the KPCC presidency earlier. Now, viewers, while the party released its first list of 55 candidates on Tuesday, the Kannur seat was conspicuously left blank, indicating the intensity of the standoff. Now, supporters of the veteran leader have already begun putting up KS Brigade posters and flex boards across the district, projecting him as the heart of Kannur and urging him to take a bold stand against the party's official candidate. Now, viewers, the veteran leader is scheduled to hold a crucial press conference at 12 p.m. today at his residence in Kannur. Now, the political analysts believe that if Sudhakaran indeed declares an independent candidacy, now it could trigger a massive desertion of party workers in the district where he enjoys near absolute loyalty. Now, the High Command led by Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi is reportedly making last-minute attempts to pacify him by offering an alternative role. But with posters appearing and emotional social media posts from Sudhakaran's official accounts, a political divorce seems imminent. Now, for Congress, its problems don't seem to end here. Amid a series of high-profile defections ahead of the Assam Assembly polls, senior Congress leader and Lok Sabha MP Pradyut Bordoloi on Wednesday joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, claiming he has faced humiliation within the party after supporting Congress leader Shashi Tharoor. Now, viewers, I'm being joined by my colleague Gautam. Now, Gautam, it's a big development that's been coming from Kerala. Now, the Congress party has released its list from the state of Kerala, and the name for the Kannur constituency has been left empty, and continuously supports have been pouring in for K. Sudhakaran from his own constituency, where posters and banners could be seen outside his residence and in various locations.
Absolutely, Sabyasachi. So the situation that we are seeing now is extremely troublesome for the Congress. And like you rightly pointed out, it's not just in Kerala, also in the state of Assam as well. Now, just speaking about the situation regarding K. Sudhakaran here, for over 3 decades, he has been a major player in the Kerala politics, especially in the Malabar region and Kannur in Kerala. So now we have to keep in mind that what is the kind of fallout that his decision to basically, if he is to announce that he's going to contest the elections as an independent, then that means years of structural work that he's done, the grassroots network that he's built is going to go with him as well. And that will be a major, major blow for the Congress in Kerala, just with weeks left for the elections. And that is something that they have to be extremely wary of. And now the party leadership is said to be trying to pacify K. Sudhakaran and trying to come out with an alternative. Keep in mind that they are extremely reluctant, the Congress High Command, about allowing sitting MPs to shift to assembly politics. And that is the crux of this entire row that is happening right now. And with such a huge public sentiment behind them as well, it will be interesting to see if there is any kind of intervention that happens in this situation ahead of the press conference that is scheduled to take place at 12 noon, where he is likely to declare that he is going to contest as an independent from Kannur. And if that happens, there is no coming back from then. It is going to be a major blow for UDF campaign, especially in the northern Kerala region, Sabisachi.
Gautam, we had seen that the communication has been a major problem within the Congress party with Pradyut Bordoloi joining the Bharatiya Janata Party. He, in fact, said that there was a huge communication gap. He wanted to meet the party high command. He went to KC Venugopal's residence here in the national capital, but there was no appointment. In fact, he also wanted to contest the assembly polls in the state of Assam, though he has said that this was not one of the reasons. But clearly with K. Sudhakaran also wanting to contest the assembly polls and the party stating that as the Congress party sticking to the point that MPs cannot contest the assembly polls. So how big is the communication gap within the Congress party? Because last night also till 2 p.m. there was a CEC meeting that was going on in Congress headquarters here in the national capital.
Absolutely, because right now we have to keep in mind that the role of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is also being questioned, given that she is the chairperson of the screening committee and her role has been limited to selection of the candidates. So, what is the hesitation, and why is there no clear understanding between the Congress High Command and the local party leaders there? And like you rightly pointed out, Congress leaders Bhupen Bora and now Pradyut Bordoloi both have basically indicated these challenges within the Congress as well. And this has sparked an internal debate in the state unit on why the party senior leaders have not been able to prevent this situation. And given the fact that high profile leaders like Bordoloi, who, as you mentioned earlier, he has been called as the Shashi Tharoor of the Northeast, has already resigned from the Lok Sabha seat yesterday and is now set to contest assembly elections on a BJP ticket. And these kind of developments are extremely damning for the Congress, and they need to get their house in order as soon as possible. And the crux of the matter remains that they do not want the Lok Sabha or any MPs contesting assembly elections, but they will have to have a relook at this policy at the earliest to prevent any sort of further damage to these two poll-bound states here, Sachi.
Mallikarjun Kharge, in fact, tried to pacify K. Sudhakaran. So what is the current status? Has the party high command reached out to him, or he still wants to, because a message from K. Sudhakaran as well as from his supporters are very much clear that he wants to contest the assembly polls from the seat of Kannur, and rightly so, because the party workers and the ground cadres have seen him as the equivalent to Pinarayi Vijayan.
Absolutely. So what we understand at this point of time is that there are a few names that the Congress High Command is considering for the seat of Kannur, and it will be interesting to see if they actually go and do a U-turn on this as well, because the standoff has basically forced the state leadership led by Sunny Joseph, the KPCC president, to intervene as well, and who himself is actually seeking a re-election from Peruvur as well. And behind the scenes, national leaders,
Okay.
including Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge, have been drawn into
All right.
discussions, and the party is attempting to resolve this impasse without any sort of.
Okay.